Do you think French is only spoken in Canada or France? Well, think again, because there are actually multiple varieties of French spoken right here in the United States. Today I'm going to be diving into one of those varieties of French that you probably have not heard of very much, which is called Louisiana French. Most people don't realize this, but Louisiana has several different types of French. For example, there's Cajun French, Colonial French, and Creole French. They all trace back to when French settlers and Acadians came here in the 1700s, mixing their languages from influences like African, Native, and Spanish cultures. So the big question for me is, as a Francophile, how much of this French can I actually understand? Okay, so now let's watch a short clip together of somebody from Louisiana speaking French, the Louisiana.
À l'école, c'était dur. Je croyais juste le monde riche parlait l'anglais. Je croyais le monde qui parlait l'anglais, c'était riche. Pourquoi? Je connais pas. Puis là, quand j'ai commencé à parler l'anglais, j'ai jamais venu riche. J'espère toujours.
I really liked this lady's Louisiana French. It didn't really sound like it was any different to me than, say, France French. She just sounded like a normal French woman. Like, I think if I had just heard her voice and heard her speaking, then I wouldn't have known that she was from Louisiana at all. The other thing I will say is that some of the ways that this lady is speaking French are kind of similar to African French, how it is over there. For example, this lady's R's are more on her tongue rather than in her throat like it usually is in France. Let's go ahead and watch another clip of somebody a little bit younger speaking Louisiana French as well.
If you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more French content like this.
Bonjour, mon nom c'est Sam Craft, on est ici à la Nouvelle-Orléans. Moi, je n'étais pas levé en français, mais c'était quelque chose que j'ai ramassé. C'était la première langue de mes grands-parents et mes grands-grands-parents. Mais c'était quelque chose qu'il fallait que j'apprenne. Et mon dialecte, c'est le français louisianais. C'est différent du français standard que tu peux apprendre dans l'école. Mais c'est la langue maternelle de la Louisiane. Et je suis fier de le parler. Quand même...
With Sam, I feel like his accent sounds just more American. He just sounds like an American learning French, kind of like how I do. But the other thing that stood out to me was, I'm not sure if this is just specific to Louisiana French or if Sam just wasn't aware of what certain phrases were, but there were many words he used that weren't grammatically correct but were still understandable. For example, he said, he was talking about how he picked up Louisiana French, and he used the word ramasser, which means, in French, it means to collect or to pick up, as in like physical objects, like picking up the trash or collecting the trash. I feel like in that case it would have been more correct to say something like prendre in that case, because that means just to learn. And I feel like in English, when we say we picked up a language or picked up a skill or a hobby, it just means we learned it quickly. So I feel like apprendre would have been more appropriate in that case. But for the most part, I can understand Sam pretty well. And when it comes to Sam's French, I don't really see anything that stands out to me as Cajun necessarily or specific to Louisiana. It just seems like he's learning standard French. And 5 unique phrases that I found in my research of Cajun French from Louisiana is number 1, allons, means let's go. Number 2 is chat, which means dear. It's a term of endearment, like what we would use, similar to what we'd use in English. Next one is envie, which means you have a hankering for something, or you have an urge or a desire to do something. Number 4 is honte. In French, they would say this honte, but in Cajun French, they say honte, which means to be embarrassed or ashamed. Number 5 is lagniappe, meaning something extra that you could be given. I hope you enjoyed learning more a little bit about Cajun French today, and if you are interested in learning more, go ahead and check out some of my other French tip videos linked on screen, and like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.